today we had a new guy, one of our new recruits starting, and whenever we have someone start for Aquamark, they always come in and they have their entire onboarding day done, all within one day. So they get training on the operations app, they get training on the Breathe, our app that takes care of all the HR, holiday, sickness, documents, etc. And then we get them to go through all of our health and safety documentation app that we have, where they sign their risk assessment and method statement, and then all of their training certificates are all on this app. And then we also go through their training, like their basic training, like manual handling, COSH, risk and method statement understanding, and awareness, and all that sort of stuff. And one of the good things that we do is we onboard them, and we save this till the end, and they have a part where they go through all of their mentor packs and their vision book that we have, so the Aquamark vision book. Now in the vision book it tells you our vision, obviously, and also our mission and our culture and our 3 core values, and it also goes through the trusted operating system that we have for our clients, where it's our guys deliver the trusted model that delivers the step-by-step process on site every single day. And then it goes through our 6 Ps process, which is what we promised to our clients. So it's the entire client journey. I came up with it, it's called the 6 Ps. So it goes from the quote right through till building a partnership after the last P. And what we do is we cover off those areas, and we do that right at the very, very end. And then something else that we finish on once we've given them the vision book is we go through their mentor pack. And ages ago, I came up with this idea where we have the 12-week onboarding mentoring system for our new recruits. And we all got together and we thought, okay, what are key areas that we should be monitoring on these new recruits? What are the areas that we should be able to mark them on every single day? And we came up with 8. And what happens is the people on site, the mentors that work with them, the leaders, they're to review how they got on at the end of every single week. So our mentor pack has the 8 key areas that we do every single day and every week, and it's got a box next to it, and you mark it 1 to 5, 1 being lowest, 5 being maximum. So it could be like things like uniform, how they present themselves, pride in their impact, how they deliver themselves, how they set out the barriers, cones, hoses, all that sort of thing. They're a general awareness to health and safety, and also how they present themselves, how they speak, how they conduct themselves to the team and clients and people that they come in contact with. And they mark them 1 to 5. And then every 4 weeks they have a manager meeting. So they come into the boardroom and they review how they got on for the last 4 weeks. And that happens for 12 weeks. And normally Dan, my operations manager, he normally does this with the new recruits. I handed the baton over to him about a year or so ago. So today, because he's away, I've done it. And recently it's been like business is hard. There's been a lot of things but it's chucked our way as business owners, as there has been for many people generally in the just in life, certainly in the UK. And as I was doing it, what I loved about it was just the feeling like this guy, I was about to say kid, but won't say that, young man. He came in and he's had a bit of a rough ride and regards employment so far. And you could see on his face that he had just been not overwhelmed, but pleasantly surprised, or just overwhelmed in a good way, because he said he's never really seen this sort of direction, this clarity on where the company is going, the whole thing. He says he hasn't really had this introduction into a workplace previously, and he's a really lovely guy, and I think he'll do well because he's got great mannerisms. He conducts himself in such a great way, and you think, I think he's going to do well, this guy. And it's a great asset to the team. It'd be great to have him on board, and hopefully he succeeds in the 12-week mentoring training system. I'm sure he will. But what I loved about it today was you get so much obstacles thrown your way, and it's hard every day. Something happens every day. You think, what the hell is going on? Do you know what? I'm just going to sell up and just move on, and that's it, done. And it certainly challenges you and your patience and resistance and flexibility and everything that comes with it. But then you get to days like today where I'm delivering this training pack that we invented a few years ago to this guy, and he then says that he actually complimented every single member of the team today. He said, I've never had anything like this before. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. And on the day we give him like all of their uniform, all of their tools. It's all brand new. So it's a big exciting day, and I wanted it to be that way. I wanted every single onboarding day for a new recruit to be exactly that. They come in, they get their training done, and then they get all these goodies coming towards them. I know it's just uniform, but it's all packed up. The whole thing's done really, really nicely presented, and they get all of their new equipment, and it's just brilliant. And then when you get that sort of feedback, you're like, that's why I do it. That is why I do it. Because you've got people like that have had a bit of a rough ride so far, and because of the company that we've built and the systems that we've got in place, he's now buzzing. He's now walked out of that office today with a box of goodies, and he's just had a great onboarding experience, and he's just really excited. I know it's the first day, and hopefully that excitement lasts for a long time, but to have that and his reaction, you could see it genuinely in his face, and you're like, that's why I do it. And when I was delivering the mentor pack to him, and he was just asking all his questions, and he was like telling me about what he had previously, and it was just a bit of paper he got given to him in his first address for the next day. And he's had an entire day training of every single system that we use, the entire process from start to finish. And at the end of it, gets all this brand new stuff and a really nicely presented vision book, and also a mentor pack to how he's going to onboard Aquamark and how he's going to grow in the next 12 months. And it's just great. It certainly helps you get up every single morning and say, do you know what? That's why I do it. To allow people like that to grow and have this opportunity. So, guess we're going to keep going.